X1 Essential.
You're so, passionate. You're setting times and everything like that to put it all out. What really drives you to make the music, to work in the hip hop industry, to create rap?
What drives me to want to make hip hop? Well, at this point, I think I've been so fucking overly passionate about it for this long. My kids have seen it in the past 5 years, 5-6 years. My kids have seen that in me. So at this point, it's almost there's a good chunk of it that's like, yo, I can't even let my kids see me give up on this thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I think what really drives me is just the hip hop itself. I think that keeping a good, I really care about lyric and craft of the whole thing. You know what I mean? I really think that a poet should be heard. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's kind of honestly the whole only reason I want to do it is I want to keep some cool music continuous. You know what I mean? I don't know about like world touring and shit. That's not really my end game. That's not my shit. That's not really what I want to do. Like if I want to give music out to the world and shit, and I want to put my 2 cents in. But I think what drives me to do hip hop the most is just my need to be heard. You know what I mean? Like my own just selfishness. Like I just feel like it's not even selfishness exactly. It's I can't remember what artist said, Absol or maybe Kendrick or maybe a few have said it, but every artist just wants to be seen. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say there's a layer to that to all artists. Like,
yeah.
It's just you're making something. You don't want to just keep it in a box forever.
Mm-hmm. And I can't stop making it. That's something I can't explain to you. I can't stop it. I gotta write things down. I gotta bob my head. I gotta hit them with the flow every now. I just can't stop. I don't know what it is. So yeah, I think the right songs can pull a lot of people out of some bad places too. So I think that's important to have too.
I mean, like R.I.P. Juice WRLD and XXX Tentacion, like their audience was a lot of really young kids, and just like yourself, when you're young and you're going through it, judging yourself, you feel like other people are judging you. There's these people or these records that you can turn on and just like make you feel better. You know what I mean? Like people would be able to turn into Juice and play Lucid Dreams and somehow relate to it or something like that. So same way for you. There's some listener out there who's like, gotta turn on Rotten Steve right now or pause and listen to, Impulse or
Pause. Oh shit, you were bringing it back. I didn't know what you were talking about for a second, bro. Yeah, dude, what was really cool is actually, and it doesn't happen a lot. So when it does happen, it's kind of like a big motivation for me. But I got a message the other day from a kid, and we haven't talked since fucking high school, a long, long time. He sent me a message. And he's like, "Yo, this song is like, it means a lot. Like, thank you for putting it out. Like, you've inspired me to like follow the things that I want to do." And I'm like, that's pretty fucking cool. I feel like that's a good reason to keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? If I got one dude or person or girl, whatever, I got one person trying to fucking that my music helped or like inspired to do anything with, like, that's enough reason for me, bro. That's enough, period.
Yeah. I was digging through like your comment section on some video. Honestly, I can't remember which video it was, but the picture was like a collage. It was like maybe you and your kids and your girl or something like that. And someone commented in that, and they were like, "Oh, I can relate to this so much. It takes me back to like my, I don't know what they said, family, childhood, something like that."
Yeah,
like,
probably
wow,
was the song
cool.
Collage.
Oh,
yeah, no, you're good. That's when I just put up the lyric video. That's when it was my girlfriend. She just put up the lyric video for Collage, like last week or something. We feel like the lyric videos are super necessary, because my flow's kind of heavy sometimes. I feel like meticulous as fuck. So we thought the lyric videos would help people to actually fucking understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that really meant a lot to me. It was something I really wanted to affect people with. Probes is another one of the songs I really wanted to affect people with. So to see that it's reciprocated that way, it's fucking dope. Like
that. What was the whole? How'd that derive?
Fuck, man. Apollo showed me one of his awesome ass beats, and that was one of the songs off Impulse that I actually wrote to the beat. Like I had my beat first and then wrote, and I don't know, something about the piano tone in it or something. I'm not sure what specifically, but when I heard that song, I don't know. I thought it should be done right. Like there should be good of a song. So I was like, you know, let's put some hip hop shit in it. And I started off, I just wanted to put some hip hop and shit into it. The end of the second verse is actually when the theme of the song comes into play, because I mean, the whole first part of it is maniacal. I arrive in flows like a tidal boat to the top my wave, make Poseidon choke. So the cider pouring out my drink seem a little too potent. Bitches, they notice. Idiots go with it, and it goes against what I told myself I'd represent. But oh well, bro, YOLO, fuck it. But that first 8, right? It's rapper shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and I think somewhere at the end of it, somewhere in the middle of that verse, it just was like, I don't want to talk about this. And I finished the verse by saying, I don't know if it's, it's like, fuck. I can't remember it's always from the very beginning.
2018, you said?
Yeah, well, it's always I can remember all my verses. Every verse I've ever fucking recorded, I can remember everything. It's always from the first word, though. So it's like maniacal, like arriving flows, like a tidal boat at the top. I can tell you all the way to the end. But like middle to the end, it fucks with me. But yeah, I didn't switch up. I didn't really grasp the theme until like the end of that first verse, and then I put the hook in. You know, wish I had a collage of every memory to look back on, give away because it takes more to take, and it's gone when I'm gone. You know, I just felt like that hit heavy. So that second verse, I was like, let's make it really heavy. You know, and talk about my family and talk about why I would want a collage. You know what I'm saying? So. The second verse was pretty cool. The second verse, I was really proud of that verse. That song specifically, I was really, really proud of that one. I felt like I touched everything I could with me in it, you know. So it was cool. It was very, very personal song.
Yeah. Mix 1 Essential.